Everyone, it's your girl Ty here, which stands for Together Individual Entertainment, T.I.E. Okay, so today on my live video, I have a lot of explanations to talk about. The first one, of course, you guys were questioning where was I for the entire month of December? Well, halfway through December. Well, that's a good question. The answer is, well, laryngitis. That's right. I got laryngitis on the 17th and wasn't able to speak for 3 days. And after I got done better, like as soon as my voice got back, I really wanted to get back in the read-alongs, but then, of course, my body shut down. My body just didn't have the strength to get back into it and stuff because I've been working outside on the weekends. I've holiday lights at Kennywood, and it's like, oh my god, it was like a little bit torturous. But I'm better. My body is starting to recover more and more. Starting to get back in energetic mode. It's starting to feel like itself again. So it's getting there little by little because of the fact I've been sleeping in as much as I can. But also, I need to let you guys know that this year it's definitely going to be a little bit different than what I expected it to be. Um, like, for example, I've been finding out little by little things about Kennywood as I was working there, and I don't really know if it's gonna be on the news just yet or whatever. But remember when I told you last summer that the SS Kenny is dead and won't return for this year? Well, actually, I was wrong. It's not returning this year, the SS Kenny in Kittyland and Kennywood, because of the fact that summer has destroyed the wheels on the SS Kenny. And the SS Kenny has to be taken out and it needs to be replaced with all the wheels and stuff. However, there is a good side to this. So because of the way that it's because of the way it looks on the Showtime kind of side and all that stuff, Kennywood's gonna turn SS Kenny platform into a temporary stage until SS Kenny can actually um look a little bit better and work properly and so forth and so forth. Um and basically for what I am also hearing, a couple of the rides are being taken out in Kittyland. I forgot which ones, but unfortunately one of them I asked and it's not really happening. The Wacky Wheel, the Kittyland Ferris wheel is not being taken out, and I really am disappointed. Because trust me, when you work there in Kittyland, it's like, oh my god, you really want that Wacky Wheel to go? But I will admit that we are still gonna have the little Phantom. We're gonna have the Dynamo. We're gonna have like a whole bunch of things going on. And as for the stage technique of where the SS Kenny is, I don't know if it's gonna be ready for this summer to come. I don't know if it's gonna be used for the DJ. And for the first time ever, we could have Dynamo open up on Phantom Fall Fest. I don't know exactly how this is gonna work. I really don't. I don't know of anything in particular from what I understand. I just know that things are gonna be changing here and there in Kennywood. And of course, for the first time ever, Kennywood was in code purple last year because of the fact that, I mean, it felt like tornado clouds, it felt like rain and everything else. It felt like it was like a total tornado storm. And luckily, we didn't get hit with a tornado or anything. I mean, that was just plain off guard or whatever. um, the other thing that basically is tearing up my mind right now is, well, from what I understand, because of the seal coaster that has not been operational for almost the entire year of last year of 2023, people are now spreading rumors, and of course, there are some conspiracies going on in Kennywood saying that Kennywood might take out Steal a Country for good and put something else in there, which I'm fine with because of the fact that, well, I'm sorry to say again, I am not a Steeler fan, but I do appreciate them trying. And I would like to see maybe a water zone there. I would like to see maybe like if they could turn the end zone into a snow cone cafe or whatever. Like you can actually get a snow cone. Yes, there's a slushy area next to Noah's Ark, but in this case, I would rather see a snow cone area because you don't really see many snow cones. I mean, you have Dippin' Dots, you have the slushy, but not really a snow cone kind of way. So it would be kind of cool to have a snow cone area. Maybe even bring back the pool a little bit, like where the coaster is, the steel curtain. Maybe take out the steel curtain and put in a mini I would say a mini water coaster or something that you've probably seen in many other parks, and that would be a great idea right there. Um, maybe a pool, or maybe even better yet, make the whole entire area into a walk-through water zone. Like, it can actually work out like that. And, of course, they could have an air conditioning system, where the place used to be for the games. It was supposed to be a game area in Steeler Country, but that's not happening. So, um, but the thing with this is, um, if they took that place out, there wouldn't be a place for Malice in Wonderland for Fan and Fall Fest. So the question is, like, what are they going to do with Steeler Country? I mean, yes, they'll probably take out the coaster, but in my professional opinion of looking at this park over and over and over again, because I've been working there for 5 years, but 4 years straight since 2020, I look at it and I notice that there can be some modifications that could work out. It's just a matter of how you use it. And I just think that maybe this is the time and place to start thinking about putting in upgrades that need to be thought up. Like right now, they are working on the bumper cars. The bumper cars were not open during Fan and Fall Fest. Well, actually, Holiday Lights, sorry, was not open during Holiday Lights last year or last month or whatever of December of 2023 because of the fact that they were working on a remodelization of the bumper cars. So for those of you that don't know, the Potato Patch and the bumper cars are both celebrating 50 years of operational system. So because of that reason, the bumper cars are going to have a French fry look, and I don't know exactly what they're going to do with the Potato Patch. I mean, that's pretty big for to stick there for so long. The turtle, however, the big turtle is coming back next year. You probably noticed that they took out the turtle before the summer season ended because of the fact that there had to be some modifications done before the winter season. Because if they would have done it like right now, the ground would probably be frozen. There was going to be too much. And from what I understand, we're expecting a snowstorm tomorrow, and it's not good. It's really, really, really not good. I feel bad how this is going to affect everybody's plans and stuff like that. However, it's not going to affect the kids considering it's going to, be a weekend and they can go out, do a snow day, enjoy snowball fights. For the first time ever, we might expect actually the first ever New week, snow. That's right. I'm calling this a new week snow because of the fact that we had snow on New Year's Day, and now we're going like back and forth with snow on this whole entire snow week in a way. um, the other thing that I've been noticing is that some people are not realizing of some amazing potential life coming to, you know, there's a potential thoughts going on about like Steelers going on right now. The Steelers are not doing so good right now. I mean, they're going back and forth on wins and losses here, but there's many newses going on about the players, about the coach, about many other things. Like they keep losing players and they are losing their coach of next year. Well, this fall or whatever coming up. So the question is, who is going to be the new coach of the Steelers and what is going to happen to the Steeler team? Because in my mind right now, from what I understand, the Steelers are potentially having this distribute of fans going up and down, whether or not they're going to stay as Steeler fans or not. And I'm telling you guys that this is something that is going to go through everybody's mind. I'm thinking in the next 5 years or so, um, the Steeler team could go on a downhill slope, as in they could die off. Because the Steelers were once the most popular team known to man. But now, because of the news coming up with all this news breaking thoughts about the Steelers and the coach quitting before the new season even hits in the fall or whatever. This is like thinking, oh my God, this is like a downhill spiral of the Steelers. Like they're going back and forth, back and forth. It's not even funny, you guys. Sorry. Um, the other thing that I noticed about the whole Steeler situation is that nobody's ever thought about bringing back Ben Roethlisberger as the quarterback helper. or maybe put in Hines Ward as the main coach of the Steelers. Like, there are so many legendary Steelers that has come to mind that we never really thought about putting them in front of promotions. I mean, that would have been something to think about, putting them in thought that they could actually help out the Steelers, but instead, it's not really happening. I think the whole reason now there's also rumors going on about this present coach who is quitting because of the fact that he's not happy with the situation with the Steelers. He thinks that the Steelers uh, are, he's thinking that if the Steelers are losing, he's going to quit. And that's what the rumor is going on. Like, he's going to quit because the Steelers aren't doing too good. Like, hello? You don't expect them to win every single time. You just expect them to, go out there and try to win, but you're not seeing that. You're actually just seeing the team as a winning team, not as a good team or trying their best of a team or anything. And it shouldn't be that reason to where the coach is quitting. Like, seriously, what kind of coach gives up on his team just because they're not winning? I mean, what kind of coach does that? It's ridiculous. I mean, and I like to think of it this way. The coaches, my old high school team, McKeesport Tigers, they came so close last year to winning as state champions. But as usual, Aliquippa won a third year in a row. And I have a good feeling next year, the McKeesport Tigers will definitely win that state trophy as a football team. But my old high school band, McKeesport Tiger Marching Band, they became state champions for a second year. And that is impressive to me. That is really impressive. That is so impressive that I feel like I wanted to be out there on that Christmas parade and playing with the guys, because I remember before the pandemic, we had all this alumni stuff. We had an alumni night where we had played the pep tunes, the alma mater, the national anthem with the present band. But ever since the pandemic, we have definitely not had a chance to do that. Ever. Not ever have we decided to bring it back. But I really do believe that they should bring it back. I even shouted out to my old school marching band coach, or band director, I should say, and tell him, hey, you need to bring us back for just 1 year. 1 year! I mean, I would have been so happy marching in that parade with them. I really would. I would have been so happy and thrilled to just join them and let them know that whether or not we are still in McKeesport or not, we are there for them. We are supporting them. We are just unbelievable. So the McKeesport Tiger Marching Band has an amazing step up to where they are now, but from where they are now, the band is shrinking. So I implore you, like, yes, there is a problem with McKeesport being number 4 or 5. I forget what number we're on now, is the most dangerous place to live in, but the band is amazing. And from what I remember growing up with, when I was in the marching band in high school, our band was big. Not big, big, but like big enough that we were actually able to cover the whole entire field. But unfortunately, the band has shrunk so much that there is not enough people to spread it out for the entire field. So maybe it's about time that people start coming back to McKeesport, or maybe move to McKeesport and just give McKeesport a chance to explore and stuff. Because here's the thing. When you are in McKeesport, you are actually in walking distance of many places. You are in walking distance of Giant Eagle, Shop and Save, Dollar General. You are also walking distance of Subway, a pizza parlor known as Pizza Broadway, some mini marts here and there, hospital, even a Carnegie Library in McKeesport, you're in walking distance. And we have so many churches. You can actually enjoy being part of the community even more. And that's very incredible right there. I mean, we have so many places to where you guys can actually move into. It would be so amazing. And the thing is, if you are trying to spread the word about your businesses and stuff, and you want to have a location or your first location, try and start here at McKeesport, because we have so many abandoned businesses. It's not even funny. So, guys, why not give McKeesport a chance and just come on down and, because we do have a thing called Good Neighbor Day. where you guys get to spread the word about your businesses, uh, community stuff, and everything else. So, guys, just give it a chance, okay? So, come on down to McKeesport and look around or whatever because McKeesport could be a nice place if you give it a chance. So, in the meantime, this is Ty saying good night. Bye.